Hey everyone, so I'm back today on camera. I have been off the grid for a little bit, about like a week or so, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm very surprised by the amount of people that needed to see me and see my face, and I can't tell you how good that made me feel. Not that I need you guys to pump me up or that I need to be babied by any means, but I definitely appreciate the way that you guys respond to my videos and respond to me. And honestly, you guys are the best supporting people to me ever. Like, there's no one else in my life that is as supportive as you guys are, and that means everything to me. So thank you so much for that. And I decided to, do my hair and my makeup, and I haven't done that in a while. So I'm so excited to do this video. I have been wanting to do this kind of video for a long time because I shop at the Dollar Tree all the time, and there are lots of things that I go into the Dollar Tree and I don't buy. And I want to go ahead and share those with you, and also share my top 5 things that I do love to buy, and then the top 5 things that I do not buy at the Dollar Tree. So let's go ahead, jump into those things, and start talking about it. Now, I've been shopping at the Dollar Tree probably for as long as my daughter's been alive, so like 15 plus years. And the Dollar Tree has grown so much, and the items just keep getting better and better. So it was a little bit difficult to find my top 5 things that I wouldn't buy, but just keep in mind, this is my opinion. This is how I feel about these items. Definitely test them out yourself and see how you feel about it, but this is how I feel, and I'm gonna just kind of tell you the experiences that I have had with them. So I wanna go ahead and start off with my top 5 good things that I love at the Dollar Tree the most. So at number 5, I'm going to just call out mailing items, just like envelopes, the bubble packaging, and even the like a brown wrapping paper that you can just wrap like boxes and then, mail it out like that, so that you can just wrap your box with the brown mailing paper. I love all of that stuff, and for $1, you just cannot beat it. And for me, it comes in handy when I'm mailing pocket letters and friend mail and things like that. What's happening in my neighborhood? No, you didn't. Didn't know trash day could be so violent. Okay. I need some lotion on my hands. Okay, so number 5 is mailing. I love to get their envelopes. I've always purchased my envelopes from them. Now some envelopes I have noticed are better than others. Some are kind of a little too see-through. So, I mean, you probably would be better off buying like envelopes from Walmart, especially for that reason. But sometimes I just take like a piece of printer paper and wrap my item, which is ridiculous, because then that just makes my envelope a little bit heavier for mailing. I also don't just buy envelopes for mailing things out. I actually use them to organize receipts. I use them a lot to put in money if my daughter has to take something to school, or if I have a form to fill out. So I use envelopes for all kinds of reasons, and that's why that came in at number 5 for me. Number 4 is storage. If you guys watch Dollar Tree hauls, if you watch anything Dollar Tree related, DIYs, organization, you know that a really great place to buy storage items, organization items, is from the Dollar Tree, especially when they have the white stuff out. Now they do color coordinate all of their storage items, which I love, makes it a lot easier to shop. And they have colors that sometimes coordinate with the season, which I love as well. So like right now they have a lot of like hot summery colors, like hot pink and some blues and some greens and oranges. But I don't personally like to organize in that color, and I don't have any younger kids, so I don't need colors like that. And I do love a clean, nice look, and white items and black items really make things look so much nicer. Now these things can come in handy if you're going off to college and it's fun to, color coordinate. You need baskets to put all your bath stuff in and take to your shower. You have very minimal space in college, or if you have living in a small apartment, having to have a place like Dollar Tree sell those things is amazing compared to the Container Store. Now Container Store in my mind is like one of the highest places you can go, because the next place after Dollar Tree you should go is probably places like Walmart and Big Lots. The Container Store has a lot of amazing things that are like, wow, that is really cool, but they're expensive. And I personally don't ever shop there. And when I think of organizing, I think of Dollar Tree. I've also used a ton of stuff from the Dollar Tree, like the storage items, to travel with. You can use a lot of things to set your drinks in, to set your food in when you're traveling, you're on a road trip. So Dollar Tree is amazing for this stuff, you guys. Number 3 is going to be gift bags. And really, I mean, I guess I can kind of bump it up to any of the gift accessories. Their bags, their birthday cards, any kind of cards, and even their little party aisle. I think of all the things in the Dollar Tree, that is the one that's hardest for me to believe is $1. Do you know when you do that, you go to the Dollar Tree and you're like, this is too good to be true. When is Dollar Tree gonna start marking up their items? Is that like coming anytime soon? Because then I'll be devastated. And that's how I feel about the gift accessories line. Like, I have recently hauled some of the cutest bags ever and decided that I'm going to start collecting gift bags from the Dollar Tree and do a giveaway in the future. They make some of the cutest stuff. They're tissue paper, everything. You do not need to go spend a ton of money to buy a gift bag, tissue, and a card, because by the time you check out at Walmart, you've spent probably somewhere around the neighborhood of $9 to $11 on those things, when you can just go spend $3 at the Dollar Tree. And I am going to be doing some like gift DIYs and how to make gifts look really luxurious from the Dollar Tree, so I can't wait to do a video like that for you guys as well. But that is my 3rd favorite from the Dollar Tree. Coming in at number 2 is going to be stickers. Now, I really love the Dollar Tree stickers, and I'm always excited for when they're going to put new stuff out. For some reason, I'm just always surprised. And the stickers have like the Dollar Tree brand on the back. So it's made out of their, location, or they buy it from China, who knows, and then slap their name on it. But regardless, they're some of the cutest stickers that I've ever seen, and I love that it's so reliable to know that it's only $1. The stickers are some of my favorite things to buy ever. The only problem is it takes so long before like a new set comes around, and so I feel like I'm constantly just waiting and waiting. But every time I go into the Dollar Tree, it is literally the first aisle that I beeline to. I can't look anywhere else until I head to office supplies, school supplies, sticker area. Like, that's honestly where I go first. Now, coming in at number 1 is just going to be holiday decor. After all of my videos, after all of my Dollar Tree DIYs, I think I have shown you guys how amazing Dollar Tree holiday decor can look with some, edits and improvements. Sometimes they do have items that look great by themselves and you don't need to do anything to it. But then there are some items where you have to get creative and you have to make it look a lot nicer. And I love going to the Dollar Tree. Half of my Christmas decor is Dollar Tree. Valentine's Day, all of them. I absolutely love the holiday decor collection at the Dollar Tree. Coming in at number 5 is going to be the clear tape. The tape that you would normally see and use for when you're moving and you need to tape up a box. You guys, I have used this. It is worthless. It is not worth the frustration. It peels, and then one peels longer than the other one. Then you have to... I can't even talk about it because it's so frustrating. If you are going to move and you need packing tape or you need it for mailing, this is not where you should get it. It is such a waste of time. I would personally invest in really good tape. Go to Walmart. Go to Walmart. It can't be that much more than $1, and it doesn't even have to be Scotch brand. But this Tool Bench brand by the Dollar Tree, it's awful. It's awful. It's not worth it. I'll never buy it. Not ever. Number 4 is going to be just a combination of 2 items that I stay clear of. And ironically, they're 2 items that I have purchased before, and so I feel like I can talk about it. So one of them is honey and one of them is creamer. Let's talk about honey first. I am very passionate about honey, and let me tell you why. Honey is so good for you, okay? But you have to buy raw organic honey. And I'm not trying to like throw out that organic word. I know some people can get frustrated, but the reality is that if it's not organic, that basically means it's a little bit watered down and it's not going to be as potent. And honey has so many good things in it for you. It's insane. With my bronchitis, I drink so much tea and honey because that honey, it basically will like kill bacteria. And it's just so good for you. And I have tried the honey at the Dollar Tree. It's horrible. It tastes like plastic. It does not taste like the honey that bees make for us. It tastes like man-made honey. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's not good for you. So if you're going to buy honey, you're buying it for a reason. Don't buy this stuff at the Dollar Tree. I know I won't ever buy it. It's just not worth it. I will gladly spend $5 or $6 on a bottle of raw organic honey from Walmart, Target, wherever, Sprouts, as long as it says raw organic honey. Coffee creamer is something that I've purchased before and only recently realized how horrible this stuff is for you. It's horrible. I would highly suggest that if you are buying something that even if you're not eating it all the time or consuming it all the time, start looking up the ingredients and see what you're actually eating. Now, there's a lot of things that it's kind of hard to have control over because we just live in this generation where I don't have a farm in my backyard. I can't just go pluck eggs and pluck, green beans and grapes. I get it. We rely on the grocery store. We rely on them to be honest with us. But the reality is they're not honest. I have watched lots of segments on people saying, roam free, cage free. It would blow your mind if you knew how they use that to trick us. A lot of the times they say like cage free, but I've read that somewhere what they do is to loop around something like that. They basically give these chickens like this small little door and this small little area where they can hop out, and then they basically go back in their cages. And that allows them to call it cage free. Whereas roam free is where they literally are roaming and they're out, they're breathing, they're acting like real chickens. I don't know if that makes any sense. But the point is, food companies don't always have the best interest for us. They just don't. And I just would highly suggest that if you take anything away from today's video, that maybe you just start looking into the things you're consuming, because the reality is you're important, your body's important, and we only get one. And I consume so much junk that it's insane. Okay, but I do try to limit myself from taking in things that are just on the cancerous side. I do try to avoid using my microwave as much as possible. I'm one of those people, I just try not to. And one of the biggest reasons is because it takes away a lot of your nutrients from your food to begin with. So it's kind of like pointless. I mean, if I'm cooking green beans in it, what's the point if it's gonna zap all my nutrients out? But there's just we're not scientists, we don't know everything, but we do have the internet. And look at the back of the coffee creamer and start looking up the ingredients and see what they really are. Another thing that's hard for me, like just for example, is canned tomatoes. So it's one of the top cancerous items probably in the world. And it's hard for me because I still buy them. And the reason why is because tomatoes have an acid in it, and that acid burns inside of the can. And the can what's the can made out of? I don't even know. Aluminum? I don't even know. But combined with the acid from the tomato bleeding into that can, you're actually consuming that can. So I know that's crazy, and I'm probably getting into way too much, but I do stay away from any coffee creamer, period, Dollar Tree, anywhere, it doesn't matter. But I wanted to let you know that the creamer is one of the things that I just do not touch ever again from the Dollar Tree. Number 3 is going to be foil. I have purchased this before, and I actually talked to a subscriber about this once long ago, and she talked about how she hates the foil, and I was like, ironically, I have a paper cut on my thumb from Dollar Tree foil. I stay away from it now. I don't even get near it. It did slice my thumb pretty badly, pretty deeply, and I just stay away from the aluminum. It's really not that much more expensive at Walmart, and I just get the good old name brand Walmart kind, and I leave it at that. Number 2 is going to be phone accessories. I just don't do it ever, whether it's earplugs, charger, a case, little accessories that you can attach to it and hear a speaker. I don't do it. And this is why, you guys. One, my iPhone was very expensive, okay? I'm not going to entrust my case from $1 from the Dollar Tree. I'm just not going to do that. Now, I don't know how well the quality is of those cases, and for all I know, it could be great. But if I'm going to invest in something that's worth $600, I'm going to put a really good case on it. So that's just how I feel. Now, here's the other thing. I will never, unless it's like apocalypse, emergency, zombies are out, and I need a charger, I will not buy those things from the Dollar Tree. I won't even buy those things at a grocery store or even Best Buy unless it is the brand made for my phone. And whether or not they do this on purpose, those, especially iPhones, and I can only speak of iPhones because that's what I have, but those things are made specifically for your phone. And other devices can ruin that. Never do I buy chargers, any sort of accessories that's not made for my iPhone. I hate that because, of course, the iPhone stuff is going to be more expensive. But I have noticed, I have purchased chargers and little wall units for my iPhone, and it doesn't do the same thing, especially when I had my iPhone 5 and now I'm on the 6. I have learned that the reality is you should buy the phone accessories that's the brand to your phone. Whether it's Samsung, whoever, iPhone, I would personally stick to those things. And I do firmly believe that they only make their phones to last until right before the next upgrade. I believe that. I don't know if you guys believe that. I do feel like Apple probably makes the phones, only go so far because eventually you have to start upgrading your phone, and if it's old, it's not going to work with the upgrades. I think they do that on purpose to make money, and that's a horrible thing. But I am going to try to make my phone last as long as possible, and I'm just not going to attach anything from the Dollar Tree whatsoever. It's horrible. I would never do it. Whether any one of us wants to believe this or not, what you pay for is what you get. That's it. That's all I can say at the end of the day. Coming in at number 1, the worst thing that I just would never buy at the Dollar Tree is going to be anything food related that's supposed to be fresh. Whether it's refrigerated in the freezer, I would never do it. That's just how I feel. I've always felt like that. One of the main reasons why is I don't know why it's there in the first place. Now, there are a lot of items that are $1 when you go to Walmart and stuff like that, but why certain things come to the Dollar Tree, I need to understand, and there's no explanation for it. So unless I contacted the corporate offices and maybe asked them. But I do know one thing. I've looked at some of their sliced cheese, and I actually started doing this with bottled water as well, even at Walmart. One day I was picking up generic water, and I was like, why does this say flavored like water? What? Water's water. Are you telling me this isn't real water? Is that even a thing? So from now on, I just buy Ozarka because it's just natural spring water. It doesn't say flavored, it doesn't say enhanced, it doesn't say any of those things. So I just stick to that. And that's that, especially after watching Erin Brockovich. I'm just saying. But sliced cheese is kind of the same thing. I noticed that it says pasteurized processed. You guys, pasteurized processed. I don't even know what that means, and I don't care. I just would never touch anything food related unless you're in an absolute unless I'm in an absolute emergency or whatever situation that's arisen, but till this day, I've never touched any of their products that's fresh or frozen. I just don't do it. Now, we've all had different experiences. We all go through different things, and that's okay. Definitely comment below and let me know the things that you do like to buy, whether it is food. Tell me how you feel about it, what you've kind of compared it to, and maybe the research maybe that you've done on it, or if not. This is just how I personally feel about these items, and I wanted to share that with you. But again, just keep in mind, this is my experience. Definitely decide for yourself. Go out there, figure out what you do love from the Dollar Tree, what you don't love from the Dollar Tree. We all have different walks of life. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Long time overdue since I've been hauling from the Dollar Tree for quite some time. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!